The UNHCR, the United Nations Refugee Agency, launched its campaign to close funding gaps for its $250 million winterization appeal that aims to support 3.4 million refugee and displaced families in Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Jordan, and Egypt to cope with harsh winter weather.
The implementation will be prioritized based on funding received. Most of the planned interventions will be in the form of cash assistance, with a component of winter items to be distributed inside Lebanon and Syria. Here's Hadil Fahad with more.
For 12th consecutive winter in displacement for some, and many continue to face increased hardships, particularly food insecurity, increased cost of living, and loss of employment opportunities due to the economic situation and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. UNHCR requires $250 million to provide life-saving winterization assistance for people in need.
We have launched our annual winterization campaign, targeting 3.4 out of the 10 million Syrian and Iraqi refugees, those in dire needs of basic winter items. And we plan to distribute this assistance in a form of cash, as well as basic winterization items such as thermal blankets, fuels, etc. Unfortunately, so far only 0.5% of our $250 million appeal has been covered. And we are calling upon the international community to look into the situation of these refugees. The harsh weather doesn't differentiate between being living in a castle or living in a tent. The harsh weather hits you wherever you are. So we are kindly appealing to the international community to support refugees.
UNHCR plans on reaching all 3.4 million people in dire need with winterization assistance, and the strategy focuses on three broad areas on intervention.
This winter is not an easy winter. On top of the harsh weather conditions, there is the economic burden, there is the COVID-19 impact, which has added to the suffering of these refugees. In Jordan, we have witnessed 34% increase in the deaths of Syrian refugees in 2021 compared to 2018. In Egypt, there is almost 7.4 increase in the prices of the fuel items and other basic items for Iraqis and Syrian refugees compared to previous years.
There are over 10 million Syrian and Iraqi refugees and internally displaced persons in Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Iraq, and Egypt. The UNHCR estimates that 3.4 million people are in need of critical assistance to help them prepare for and cope during the forthcoming winter. Hadil Fahad to Kuwait English News.